I'm obsessed by making movies. I have this rare virus and I only want to make movies. And I like the fact that people talk about my work. Because if you look on Twitter, every 5 seconds people in the world everywhere talk about my Human Centipede films. And I love that. Because with so many films, after you see the film, you wonder yourself what's for dinner and you forget about it immediately. And I want to make art that is like a comet. It hits the world and it stays there for a long time. And that's what I'm aiming for. I love that my art causes debate.
While doing research for my video about the Human Centipede 2 and its director Tom Six, I stumbled across the trailer for this movie.
He was in a really bad accident. He lost his leg. I'm sorry, I have to go to the bathroom. Hannah!
This is the Onania Club, which takes its title from the biblical character of Onan, from where we get the word onarism. If you don't know what that means, don't Google it on your work computer. This film was shot in 2020. As of the recording of this video, which is 5 years on from that, this film has not been released.
Despite having only great reviews from top critics all over the world, no serious distributor in the Western world has the vision and the balls to release it. Apparently, it's too original, too provocative and too challenging for mature audiences. The Onania Club is a piece of art. It's a pitch-black satire about the horrible world we live in today. It's about the evil elites. It's about medical experiments. It's about child abuse. It is a very, very dark film. But with film, you have to be able to challenge morality.
This clip is from Tom Six's own YouTube channel and is titled The Onania Club, What is Going On with the Release Part 2. But for the life of me, I cannot find a Part 1, so presumably that's been removed. But in this video, he attributes the refusal to release the movie to be cowardice on the part of the distributors.
Almost nobody identifies with torch-bearing peasants. Yeah, right. I mean, it's like, I'm sorry, the whole point of the story of Frankenstein is that we identify with the monster. We are the monster.
The only detailed account of the events of the movie that I can find is from the British film critic and horror lover Kim Newman. And according to him, it's about a married woman, Hannah, who is only stimulated sexually when she has bad news. So when she is told that her friend's husband has died, she is immediately turned on. Hannah finds a group of like-minded women in the Onania Club, and what happens next is apparently a collection of short stories about people from the club being awful for their own gratification. A doctor gives his wife cancer, a Beverly Hills woman adopts an African girl only to starve her, a necrophiliac does, well, you know what they do. Obviously, the need to find bigger and bigger thrills leads to worse and worse deeds, and the film ends with a high body count in the last act.
Distributors tell me that the market has changed, or that it is not suitable for their audiences. Believe it or not, no distributor saw the potential of the first Human Centipede, and now it's a cultural touchstone. I know the visionary fuck what I'm doing. We live in such a neutralized world. The only things that are still acceptable are very mediocre. All the edges are topped off. So it's safe and predictable. And who the fuck wants that? Nobody remembers those films. You remember the extreme work. And the extremes, they get a little place in your brain, forever.
The problem that I have here is I'm going from a second-hand account of the movie rather than watching it myself, but from what I hear it doesn't sound like a horror film. Tom Six himself describes it as a satire about Schadenfreude. It sounds like something Lars von Trier would make and the critics would applaud him for being so bleak and Scandinavian. So this is not something which can be marketed as from the director of Human Centipede, because the fans of those movies are not the same crowd that would go to see Lars von Trier films. And Curzon, who might distribute something like that, might not want a gory shock horror director's name, such as Tom Six's, sullying their brand. That's just theory on my part, but I can see it falling between two stools.
A film that I really find repulsing is Salò by Pasolini. It's a film made in the 70s, but it's a very disturbing film. A more disturbing kind of film where you feel very nauseated and very uncomfortable when you watch it. It's not a pleasant experience, but at the same time you forget it all your life.
But is that enough reason not to release it? Well, these are private companies, so no one can make them release anything they don't want to. But I don't understand why Tom Six hasn't released it himself. If he put it on his website for $5 a time, of which he gets to keep 100%, he'd make his money back in less time than if it were on Netflix or Shudder. I have a feeling, and again this is me just thinking out loud, I have no evidence, but I reckon Tom Six likes having a film that the mainstream studios won't release. It gives his work, and by extension him, an air of danger.
But I always say, guys who make horror films, in real life, they're very lovely people. The guys who make romantic comedies, they are the sickos.
There have been fears that movies influence people's behaviour for as long as there have been movies. But the argument that shocking movies should be cut to ribbons makes no more sense than watering down all alcohol because some people will drink and drive.
Hi, we are from Spain and we want the Onania Club to be released.
It is ridiculous that nowadays we can see through TV and internet horrible events from our society.
We think that culture and this type of remarkable movies shouldn't be censored.
We hope that this promising film finds a film distributor.
Tom Six is a mastermind when it comes to movies. He's original, doesn't do remakes. He's brilliant-minded director.
I strongly believe in the freedom of expression and speech. In this world, we should express ourselves no matter what.
Art knows no boundaries. It is a limitless platform for one to express themselves and to explore the inner depths of what it means to be human. And I'm genuinely excited to see the Onania Club, and I'm genuinely infuriated that no one understands that the importance of releasing these kind of films, one that is willing to take the risk. An uncompromised vision is the most powerful vision.
I don't believe in judging a film I haven't seen, so I would like to add my name to the long list of people calling for this movie to be released. If you enjoy my content, then do stick around, I have lots more. I'm Scott Kingsnorth, and I'm making a movie.